Welcome. Good morning. It's May the 6th. It's a Wednesday morning. Thanks very much indeed for calling through. Beautiful Wednesday morning where I am on the northwest Lancashire coast. And thanks very much for checking in today. 11 o'clock is the time to call daily. And of course 4 o'clock is the evening update. Time now is a little bit before 11 o'clock because I've got two horses to pass on to you from Happy Valley. One of them which runs at 11:45 and the other one at 3:15. Two singles and a double if you like. I'm actually going to bet these both each way because most of the bookmakers on these big races out there in the Happy Valley, which are all covered live on Sky, of course, they back each way first four. So I think with that concession, even though the prices are not 5-1 or over, if you see what I mean, the old general rule of thumb, I'm going to back them each way because if the each way doubles landed, it's going to be a A-OK. Come in the first four. I fancy these both will come in the first four, and if they do, it's going to be a nice winning double. And if they both win, I think it pays something about 25-1. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, so I've got two bets for you at the Happy Valley meeting right now, and then I've got a horse at Tampa Bay Downs to tell you, and then I've got a horse at Will Rogers Downs for you as well. So a big message, 4 horses, 2 in the afternoon session or the morning session in the old Hong Kong track, Happy Valley, and then 2 at the US of A. And it was at the US of A last night that once again we struck, or I struck, and you struck if you followed me, on a horse called Edge of Ackworth. 9-1 to your money. I did tell you all about it, didn't I? I said it was a toss-up which one I'd choose. The one I choose, or the one I didn't choose, came third at a very big price indeed, about 8-1 or something. Each way, of course, but I didn't tip it. I had 2 to choose from. They finished first and third. The winner was the one I chose, Edge of Ackworth. The one with no form to its name beat the one who had won its last 2 races, and we backed a 9-1 winner, Edge of Ackworth, ridden by Floyd Worthy Jr. I did tell you all about the trainer of that horse. I did tell you all about John Arnott, what a good trainer he was. And pulling big price winners out the hat from nothing is what my forte is. And when the English racing returns and the Irish racing returns and the big handicaps returns, that's when I really step up the mantle. And that's when me and my business really turns the leverage up and back some huge price double-digit winners. No nonsense, I'm telling you straight. I know many of you are in my private clubs, etc. The doors have been locked for a long time, and I know there's a few infiltrators or you're always welcome to have a little listen in. This is on a public display at the moment. It's not private. I can turn it to private, but I've left it open for a bit just to show you what's actually going on. 50-1 treble on Thursday, 12-1 winner on Saturday. I think it was a 12-1 winner on Monday. Yeah, it was 12-1 double, and then a 9-1 single yesterday. So I think it's 16 winners now in 9 days on the line, including 50-1, 12-1, 12-1, and 9-1, and then loads more as well. I think you're seeing what you understand is very, very warm information. Okay, I've got 4 bets on the line, then I'm back to you at 4 p.m. and we'll talk business then of the evening session. I did say I've got a big announcement to make today. I'm not going to do it today because there's too much going on and I'm still putting the fine tuners on it and really got the tuning fork out. So I'm just going to hold that off until it's a quieter day and I can talk some real incredible information I want to pass on to you as well. So more about that coming soon. Give me a thumbs up, of course, if you like in the messages. Most of you do give me the thumbs up and I appreciate it very much. If you don't like it, well, you can either give me a thumbs down or you can not watch it. It's entirely up to you. All I can do is give you winners, and what I do is giving winners. Not every bet can win, we know that. And not every bet's a short shot with me, you know that. 9-1 winner yesterday. Let's get busy. As Sutter used to say, isn't it? Is he busy? Let's get busy. That's it. Okay, let's concentrate on Happy Valley first. Seeing we're going to go in race timed order, I'm just going to put the runners up. Because last night's bet, ironically, was a non-runner about 15 minutes after I put it out. Trapper Peak. A non-runner after I put it out. And I thought, well, I can't do the message all again. I was out just at the moment. I'd just taken the dog a walk. First time I'd been out all day. And then someone texted me to say it's not running and no harm done. Non-runner, no bet. But Edge of Ackworth did run and won at 9-1. So I was absolutely delighted for you all then. I really was absolutely thrilled. Okay, 11:45 at Happy Valley. I'm going to back this one each way. Number 1, Monkey Jewellery. Monkey Jewellery, I'm not going to go into too much details about it, but it's got the would-be champion jockey Moreira riding for John Size. And whether you're familiar with that combination or not, trust me, they're pretty potent. And Joe Moreira is the man on board. He's got the favourite to beat, which is ridden by Zach Purton, the golden boy of the Happy Valley track and the Shartin track. But for me, I like Monkey Jewellery. I think it's running into form. And I'm going to back it each way. It's about 7-2, but I say the bookmakers pay first 4 on it. So I expect the horse to be in the 3, but I expect it definitely to be in the 4. Number 3, Monkey Jewellery, 11:45 at the meeting of Happy Valley. Second bet is also at Happy Valley. Then I'll come to these 2 big bets tonight at Will Rogers Downs and Tampa Bay, both of which I'm going in banker bets. I won't go max, but I'm going banker. And I'm going to have 2 bankers and a banker double. And they run later on at Will Rogers and Tampa Bay. So exciting night ahead there, excuse me. Right, where am I going? 3:15, that's it. Lost my thread again. 3:15. I'll shut up and get on with it. It's each way again, number 6, Whiskey Neat, 3:15 at Happy Valley. Whiskey Neat, once again ridden by the one and only Joe Barrera. He's the man to be on. And this one, I'm very, very sweet on indeed. Each way is the way to go. So I'm just looking at something that's been handed to me there, and that's interesting for later on as well. So I'll be telling you that a little bit later on because I've got this message all primed. So number 6, Whiskey Neat. Whiskey Neat's the one to be on there. I like it a lot. I think it's got an outstanding chance. Trained by Casper Fownes. Casper Fownes, there's a name to conjure. Sounds like an author, doesn't it, of a thriller or something. Whiskey Neat, number 6, each way. Pay out first 4. It's priced about 9-2, 5-1. And it's in the 3:15 at the old Happy Valley. 8:15, let's move swiftly. I know we need to press on. 8:15 tonight is the next venue I'm going to, and that is at the meeting of Will Rogers Downs. I'm just going to get that up on my set of odds comparison sites and my form bank as well, just to make sure we've got things in the correct order. And I'm telling you now that number 8 is the one to be on. It's called Keener. Number 8, it's called Keener, and that's the one I like there, the 8:15. I'm just looking at the betting of that race at the moment at Will Rogers Downs, and there's a sort of a consensus of opinion which is slightly different, but I'm going for the 8:15, number 8, Keener, and I think it's around about 13-8 at the moment, and so I'm just waiting for it to refresh here. I think that's a great price, to be honest with you. It seems a short price, but it's drifting from 6-4. It's ridden by Rye Ecclebury, who's done us 1 or 2 favours lately himself. Riding good, riding solid, and level stakes profit jockey as well. So, you know, he rides plenty of winners. For Francisco Bravo, who did us a favour the other night as well. Good trainer, Francisco Bravo. Doesn't have too many runners, but high strike rate. So we've got a high strike jockey, high strike rate trainer, profitable jockey, profitable trainer. I think this also win. Third and second last 2 runs look spot on to me. Race 3 at Will Rogers Down, 8:15. Number 8, banker bet. It's called Keener. That's the one on there. Tampa Bay Downs is the scene for the finale of this message, which seems to have took an eternity to get through, but there was a lot to say to you. And we're winning. So let's have a chat together every morning, eh? Just go in. I'm not going to come on here and go off in 60 seconds. I wait all morning to talk to you, so I'm not going to wait and then go off in 60 seconds. Can't do that, can I? That's emulating my lovemaking. I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll do it twice, I don't know. But anyway, seriously, let's have some fun. Right, lovemaking, I forgot what that's like. Race 7 at the Tampa Bay Downs. I've lost completely control of my thread here. I'm going to go for the second favourite, not surprisingly. Second favourite, number 6. It's called Dynaform. It's a win bet on horse number 6. Dynaform. Looks a bit of a Swan Vista, as they say, a match between Tapage, the favourite, or the favourite at the moment, and Dynaform, who's ridden by Antonio Gallardo, the top jockey at Tampa Bay Downs. He's ridden stacks of winners. And the trainer is Michael Stidham, who also is the top trainer. And Stidham's got a fantastic record. So I think these could flip-flop in the market. And Dynaform, number 6, is the one for me to turn over the favourite Tapage in the 9 o'clock tonight at Tampa Bay, the claimer there. And there we go. So Dynaform is my final bet of this session. Banker bet on Keener in the 8:15 at the meeting of Will Rogers Downs. Pretty sweet on those 2. I'm going banker, and a banker double. Rye Ecclebury's on that one, of course, and Gallardo on the others. You've got the other horses as well. Monkey Jewellery in the opener at Happy Valley, and Whiskey Neat in the 3:15. Both each ways and a little bit each way double if you like. Should do you all right. Let's hope it does. Whatever happens, give me a thumbs up. Come on, let's thumbs up it. And I'll be giving you the thumbs up if we're back at 4 o'clock. And I'll go like that, double thumbs up. I'll be back with you at 4. In the meantime, have an unbelievable day. Enjoy it. Take your time. Remember, everything's all about living the dream. Take your time, enjoy it. Forget about what's going on elsewhere. Take it minute by minute, hour by hour. Remember, we're still all here. That's the number one winner. We're all still here. See you at 4.